Hey guys, it's Karen. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. And I was going to come on today. Well, first of all, I just want to tell you all thank you for your sweet comments on my last video about my granddaughter and her boyfriend at homecoming. I really appreciate that. And also on Instagram, everybody was so sweet. I just want to tell you thank you. And I was going to come on today and talk to you about what I do to combat loneliness at age 70. And I noticed, well, a year ago, there was a YouTuber that came out with a video, and her title was, "I'm 54 years old and I have no friends." And it just really it was a viral video that actually got her monetized. And so, it was just real interesting because it was on the thumbnails. You know how they show up on the computer, thumbnails, and, if it's a pretty viral video, it's going to show up. And so it got everybody looking, and I was listening to it, and it was interesting. I want to talk to you. She's younger though. I turned 70 in July, and I mainly want to talk to the senior citizens, so to say, because I think it is an epidemic, and it is, if you check the internet. And it also, loneliness leads to cardiovascular disease and other related illnesses, as well as depression. And I want to talk to you what I do to combat it, and if I can just help one person, it will mean everything to me. So first of all, I guess I was somebody that, grew up, I had children, and when you are raising a family, you are so busy. I had no connection to even want a friend or look for a friend. They were my friends. We would always go shopping and everything, and as they grew up, gradually, they get married and they leave the nest. And then I was busy though, I was working, and that always helped. And you're always going to have work relationships also, with people. But relationships are kind of through the season, and let's just say in high school, I had a certain group of girls. We were just like the best of friends. We had so much fun. And you gradually steer away from that once you get married. And of course, I moved out of state, and you just don't stay connected. And so how it is, I guess I was just always busy, but I wasn't on the search for a friend, I guess, when you're busy. And when I moved down here now, I was starting to go and take a different course with my education. And so I was working, plus I was studying. So that kept me so busy. And at that time, my daughter, the youngest one that lives here, she, my grandson, their one son, I was loving it when she asked me to babysit. I was like, oh yes, I'll never turn you down, because I know they grow up quick, and I just loved it when he was over, and I enjoyed it so much. And then as he got older, I didn't need, they didn't need me to babysit, and he's a teenager now, and and I just knew, that's the way life is, And so I want to talk to you about what I do to cure my loneliness. And I also wanted to, see, I think I wrote it all down. Okay. So, okay, the first thing is, it's very important that you have some form of a hobby. whatever it is, something that when you wake up, you just can't wait to get inspired by it and do it and get back to it. It's very, very important. And for me, my hobby is I love farmhouse decor. And I have certain people on Instagram and YouTube that I just watch what they do, how they put their home together, what they do through the seasons to decorate. Like right now, I'm working on fall, and I got corn stalks for the front and the back porch, and pumpkins. I'm gonna get more pumpkins, so I'm a pumpkin lover. And in fact, next year I'm hoping to grow my own, but I'll see about that, because I got to find somebody who will let me grow them on their farm, you know. So, because I love the heirloom pumpkins, and they're so expensive. But farmhouse decor just gets me so excited. I love antiques. I love vintage. If somebody said, how would you spend a day, you know, to be happy, I would say just bring me to a flea market. And I love flea markets. I love when you have that in you. Like, I got a certain item right now that I'm looking for, and it's not going to be easy to find, but it's that thrill of the hunt. And you know, it just puts some endorphins in you, you know. And so like I said, you know, that is one of my hobbies is farmhouse decor. I love Instagram. You know, I follow certain ones on Instagram, and I also YouTube. I have this one, and it's not like really richy homes. You know, I'm not into that. You know, and it's more down to earth, humble homes like I got, and it's like. It's just something that I can relate with, you know. It's like I got this one down in Alabama, and oh my God, I watch her over and over. Her shows. Her cousin tapes her because she's too busy to have a YouTube channel, but her cousin has a YouTube channel, and she tapes her, and then she. And I'm not kidding you, I get so much inspiration from her. It's just amazing. And so that's one of my hobbies. And the other one is adult coloring. And I've been doing that for a few years now, but I really got into it more that I was able to have more time to do it. I watch certain YouTubes, and I get really inspired with them. And I just, you know, you just can't wait. You can't wait to get into it, you know. And so I guess that, you know, you have to have something, you know, it don't have to be what I have. Maybe you like to crochet or something. That's one thing I could never do, but my mom was a beautiful crocheter. She was a quilter. She made beautiful quilts. That wasn't my jam, but I admire people that can, because it's you know, it's in you. You have to know what's in you, and you'll find it, you know. Also, you know, a good book. I love reading a good book, but I'm somebody that, you know, I go through seasons of reading. I don't just like constantly every day have a book I read. Right now I'm reading about telomeres. It's more of a health book, and I love reading on health, but I also like reading a good mystery and, you know, those kind of books. But I will go through seasons. Like, I'll have a list of books I want to read, you know. So, you know, that keeps me busy. And like right now I'm working at home. I work on the computer, so my job doesn't get me with people. But when I did work at my last job, I want to say that I had friends there, you know, that I looked forward to seeing. And so, you know, you may have a job where you just, you know, that's your interaction, you know. But with me now being at home, I'm busy, you know, with a computer and so forth. And so then, you know, I just look forward to alone time where I can get down and do my thing. And I guess you have to be so busy that you don't worry about having friends, you know what I mean? And I know they say that, you know, you should be out there and you should find socialization and all that when you're older. And, you know, that part, that's good. That's fine if you want to do that. As for me, if I'm not feeling lonely, why should I go out and mingle at my age? Because ever since I was young, I would pick up a virus so easy. You know, and that was one of the bad things when I was working. You know, I would always pick it up. If somebody was sick, I knew right away, oh gosh, I'll probably get sick now. And when you get older, I just want to take care of myself. I just want to, you know, if I was lonely and all that, yeah, I would suffer the consequences, you know, getting sick or whatever, but I'm not going to do that, you know. And so that is, you know, one of my top, you know, to just truly find something that inspires you. You know, I have, you know, of course, my dog, she keeps me company, and my little hen outside. We love watching her and feeding her. And, you know, you know, if you could get a dog or cat also, you know, that would be great. But also I want to talk to you about my last, my second reason that I don't get lonely, and that is my faith in the Lord. I've always been a believer. I grew up in a Christian home, went to church all the time, raised my kids in the faith, and I guess, you know, as I have gotten older, I've had more time to read the Bible, to study the Word more, and I can guarantee you, I don't know how else to say this. If you are a true believer and you truly believe that God is in your heart and He's with you, you will not be lonely. His presence is with you every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just because you don't see Him does not mean He's not there. He's with you. If I have a problem, I'll talk to Him about it, and I will find a solution. If I just anytime in the house, I'll just be around, you know, talking to Him and telling Him thank you and praising Him for what He's done. And I guarantee you, you won't be lonely. I see all these women out there, my age and older, that may have lost a husband and they're lonely. They want a man. I guarantee you, a man is not going to cure your loneliness. And if you think you need one, that's fine. You know, that's fine. I have no issues with that. But I guarantee, if you truly read the Bible, read the Word, talk to God, tell Him to help you get interacted with something interesting in your life, you won't be lonely. I can guarantee it. And I want to tell you, like, all these friends that I have met on YouTube, I mean, I seriously don't feel like I need a friend. You guys are my friends. I have met the most nicest, kindest people. In fact, one of them is having a birthday tomorrow, excuse me. In fact, one of them is having a birthday tomorrow, and her name is Rose Hendricks. And I would appreciate it. I'm going to link her channel below if you just go over there and wish her happy birthday. She's going to be 76 years old, and she is gorgeous. You would not believe her age. And she is one of the sweetest, kindest people here on YouTube. She is not condescending. She is not jealous. She's so humble. And not only is she beautiful on the outside, but she's gorgeous also on the inside and the outside. And so I'm going to link her channel below, and I do hope you go over there and wish her a happy birthday. She is one of the sweetest people. And also, another friend that I found here on YouTube. We became very close, and we text back and forth, and I just feel like I've known her. I just feel like I've known her my whole life. Like we go to school together, like we went to school together, and we text, and that's who inspired me to start a podcast, which I need to be better at. That's another thing. See, I can't even keep up with what I have. See, so there's no reason. I'm not lonely, you know. I got the podcast. I got my fashion. I'm on LTK. That's another thing. I guess another one of my hobbies is fashion. I love putting an outfit together. You know, it just inspires me, and I got all that going on, and it's keeping me busy. But back to my friend Karen. She has a faith channel, and she also has a coloring channel. So we both have two things in common, and I'm going to link her videos, her two channels below. And I would just love it if you go over to them, you know, and just say hey. And right now, she's kind of going through a health crisis, and so my prayers are out to her. And but you know, I just want to come on today because if I could just help one person, it would mean so much to me. And I hope you all are doing a wonderful, had a wonderful week. And I thank you for my new subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You are all my friends. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you again. Love you.